Hello, my people. Let's see who, if anybody, shows up. 0 people watching and 0 likes. This is the way. 1 person watching with 0 likes. The Stanleys has not hit liked. Now I know. Now I know that Stanleys is one of those people that doesn't hit like. And Textical and Dan Ben and Smart Smears. If bleeds, you can killed. Okay. Noble one. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Sunday afternoon. And, yeah, found a little bit of time to pop on here and chat with you guys. Haven't really done a live since we're just on Monday and Tuesday, and no other ones this week. So I wanted to pop on and see how you guys were. Check up on you, as it were. Spy on you. So, here to talk about whatever. I'm talking the movie Prey. Yes, she says if it bleeds, you can kill it, or we can kill it. Same thing that Arnold says in the first one. But you didn't type that. You typed, if bleeds, you can killed. So, Hezraz, hi all. Hey all. It has been a time since I've been on, busy with work. Good to see you guys. Want to get up here in the chair? Come on. No, you're gonna stay there? Okay, you stay there. You can't come on my lap. Do you want to get over here? Go on. Go on. Come on. You look like a predator with your little smooshed face. What do you want? You want to come on my lap? You want to come on my lap? No? You want to sit in the chair? Okay. Good ship talk with the lower decks crew. Yeah, lots more of that interview to come too. But thank you. There's been 3 videos out talking about the Obina class, the Cerritos, and also the Packlet ship. So Olivia says, sorry, for some odd reason the chat won't let me say anything, almost like the captain doesn't want me commenting. But she just commented that comment. Matthew is here. Noble one, how have you been? Pretty good. Pretty good, no complaints. Dan Ben, I was just watching a clip of TOS on YouTube. I think it's from the second pilot. I noticed Scotty at the transporter console was pressing buttons to transport. I did not have that up and down control. Matt Morbin says, I really enjoyed Prey. Yeah, Sylvie and myself did as well. DJ Odyssey is here. Or Deej Odyssey. Olivia says I can't message on chat. Yes, you can. You messaged. I read it. Ezra, the problem I have with the Prey trailer is when they say the Predator's first hunt on Earth. Were they not enslaving the human Mayans or Aztecs? Yes, they were. Other than my whining, I love the trailer. I want to see it. It looks great. Well, you can see it. It's on Disney Plus. I've already watched it. Pug sighting. Olivia, you just got that? Wow, slow. Yeah, I just got that. I've only been live for 4 minutes. So, I don't know. Smart Smears. I'd love more official ship sizes. I really like when David Blass just posted all the ships from Trekyards Season 2 with a bunch of details on Twitter. Lower Decks needs that. Yes, David Blass was a godsend in that regard. We're going to be speaking with Dave soon, actually. All new Doctor Who book club podcast. Will we ever see the old Daedalus class ship on Stranger Worlds? I goddamn well hope so. Ozzy says Prey. It's just called Prey. It's not called The Prey. Just called Prey, Ozzy. And is also on Hulu. So there you go. Olivia says tomorrow is the day I get to transport real live humans. I can't wait. Well, there you go. Everybody stay off the roads wherever Olivia is that tomorrow and don't take any buses. Oh, speaking of, if anybody can super chat, I would really appreciate that. I think there's a bit of a problem with the super chat system a little while ago. So if you guys are able to, I'd like to see if it works. So plus, since we didn't do any lives this week, and we're going to do a few lives next week because I have some things to do next week. Going away with Sylvia for our anniversary and doing a few things. I don't know how many lives we'll have, but Donnie came from another stream to be here. Thank you, Donnie. You're probably watching 15 streams, 5 baseball games, and or sports events of some kind, and listening to 15 concertos at the same time, as you tend to do. So thank you. I'm honored you showed up. Probably don't have your undivided attention, though. But welcome, Donnie. Chuck says, I saw Sam's film. It looked great. Yes, The Icarus Factor. Yeah, it was a really good film. I'm glad I got to see it early. And yeah. Olivia says, are you taking a bust where you're going? I'm taking Sylvia's bust with me, yes, because, you know, it's our anniversary and I like her bust. Dan Ben, did you hear about the things they said Star Wars Andor was going to be like? No, I haven't. I saw the trailer for Andor, Cassian Andor, I don't know. Doesn't really pique my interest. Samuel is like super stoked to see it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, but it's not subject material I'm super interested in. Doesn't look really interesting, so it's probably gonna be really good. It's usually the ones you don't expect to be good that are fantastic. So. Happy early anniversary to you both. Thank you. Hezrez, I have been a bit out of the loop. Did any news of Star Trek Discovery come out? I mean, a clip or something. But got to say, I love Strange New Worlds and looking forward to Lower Decks. No, nothing from Discovery has come out. So, but yeah, Lower Decks is coming back August 25th. So we'll be back to full production power at that time. This is the way. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the interviews with Mike McMahon and his crew that we've been posting. They've been strictly ship-related ones. There are other ones, but those will be coming out later. So just keep an eye on the Trekyards space. Please like those videos. Super thanks if you're able to. If you can super chat during this live, would be awesome. A, to make sure that the system's working properly, and just B, because it'd be awesome to help us out. So if you can, please do. I really appreciate it. The trailer, you may have noticed that spaceship that was cut from Solo. Did not notice that. I hope we get to see new ships in Lower Decks. Probably will. Wouldn't be surprised. And Matt Boardman is saying hi to everybody. Hezrez, do you mean the current season or the entire series? Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Check A. Red alarm. Lower decks. Lower decks. Olivia says, I tried to send a super chat. It said it failed. See, that worries me. So if anybody else can try, that'd be awesome. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. I'd heard a rumor that it was kind of down for a little bit the other day. And we haven't done a live since, so I just want to make sure it's all up and running. But Smart Smears, I just noticed your uniform flap is open in the thumbnail just like Mariner. Well, yeah. I'm more casual, more so than formal most of the time. My sleeves are usually pushed up like Mariners too on most of my uniforms, just because I don't really like long sleeves. It's never been something I've been into. Matt Boardman throws in $5. Testing. Well, thank you. That worked. So, looks like the signal's choppy. Maybe, hold on, let me try. Ozzy throws in $2. This test, okie dokie. Thank you, Oz. There we go. Looks like it's back. So thank you, Ozzy, for the super chat. Dan Ben, one of the posters for Lower Decks Season 3 has a ship that clearly is Romulan, but I have never seen it before. Dun, dun, dun. Speaking of Mariner, about to watch Mariner baseball on Root Sports, among other things. Yes, of course. Devo, I think the Strange New Worlds Lower Decks crossover is a spoof of These Are the Voyages finale of Enterprise. That'd be neat. That would make sense, actually. Mariner and Boimler want to look at an old mission that Pike did, so they pull it up in the holodeck and it's live action, and they convert themselves to live action as well. Yeah, I could totally see that being the thing. Matthew Averett, $5 with no comment, but thank you so much, Matthew. Much appreciated. Just helping is his comment, and thank you. It does help a lot, so more than you guys realize. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic weekend, and hope you had a good week. And like I said, this upcoming week, we're not going to be in touch much because I will be away. I'll try to do the odd live here and there, because frankly, we need to, just to keep the money coming in. So it's kind of like one of those things we have to do. So, like I said, any super chats are very appreciated. But that being said, I am going kind of a bit of a vacation or a holiday, and won't be available for all the regular super chats. I mean lives. My God, super chats are on my brain. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a good week, and then after the following week should be back to normal, I would think. And then of course we've got Lower Decks coming out, so then we're back to business. Boimler would be fangirling over Spock. Oh, probably. Matt Boardman, the captain's holiday. Yes, indeed. Donnie says, well, Discovery Plus is on Warner Brothers Discovery Company. I understand WBD would merge that streamer and HBO Max. I'm fine on whichever new name for the merged streamer, though. Matthew Everett. I appreciate all your hard work, but family does come first. I hope you enjoy your trip. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We're doing a few things, not like long trips or anything. We're doing a few like day things here and there. So we'll be out and about, oot in a butte, if you think that's how Canadians speak, because it's not. But I don't want to disappoint anybody. So, yeah. Geraldine Karstensen. Good afternoon, Cap. Hope good to see your face. Good to see you's face. Thank you. Devo, good afternoon, sir. How's it going? Donnie. Oh, God, Donnie, stop talking to people in my chat all the time. It's like half of the conversations are with you and other people. So when I'm reading the comments, I either read it and it has nothing to do with what's going on, or like the whole chat is filled up with your conversations with other viewers. I'm glad we have a great community, but man, dude, you don't have to say hello to everybody that's here. Sorry, it's just kind of getting on my nerves sometimes. Trekyards, have a great trip, Cap. I got a vacation of a week myself, so I am happy. I hope you guys have a great time. Oh, I'm sure we will. But yeah. There's like a interactive King Tut exhibit in Toronto at the Lighthouse, whatever it's called. It's the first one. It's going to be moving across the U.S. The first stop is Toronto, though. So we're going to go see that on opening day, which is Wednesday, August 10th. And cool interactive Egyptian King Tut thing with a big video wall and stuff. So that'll be really fun. I do love ancient Egypt. Got a bunch of ancient Egypt stuff back here. Lots of books, lots of Egyptian stuff up here as well. Just lots of stuff. How do you move a lighthouse? Easily, because it's light. I guess, I assume that's some kind of joke. So, I don't know. How do you move a lighthouse? Not a band account. Smart Smears. Paramount must be breathing a sigh of relief that a different streaming service has now cornered the market on people complaining about Discovery. Why? I don't understand that comment. Who's complaining about Discovery and where are they doing it now if it's not Paramount Plus? Oh, the exhibit moves. Got it. Yes. It travels around the U.S. I think Toronto is its only Canadian stop, and it's also the first stop. So, Ezra says, I love ancient Egypt too. Jealous. LOL. Matt Boardman says, I'm confused by that comment. I am too. I don't know what Smart Smears is talking about. Who else is complaining about Discovery? Yeah, I meant the HBO Max Discovery merger drama. What HBO Max Discovery merger? What the hell does that even mean? They're merging HBO with Discovery? What? Ezraz, do you think you might one day do a live about Moon Knight? Just generally, I liked it. Probably not. I could see me and Samuel talking about it on one of our lives if you guys asked about it. I really enjoyed Moon Knight. I thought it was fantastic. I think Samuel really liked it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought that was a fantastic show, and I want to see more Moon Knight, or have him show up in the movies, because I really enjoyed it. Eric Martin throws in $5 as well. I'm hoping to take a trip up to the Bruce Peninsula before summer is over. Well, there you go. That'd be a nice trip. Any more news on the 25% different Paramount CBS rule? No. Matt Boardman, from what I've heard, the 25% rule is not actually a thing. Here's the thing, and I've talked about this a few times. Matt, I'm surprised you said that. It actually was a thing. We heard it straight from the horse's mouth from John Eves, who talked to us about it, and then he posted that stuff on Twitter and Facebook and then removed it because it was a problem. The producers wanted things to be at least 25% different for their own spin on things. So they were given that number, 25% different, which we all thought was, well, what the general populace thought was, it was a legal thing, which made no sense because of the rights and the rights holders, whatever. legally 25% different, wouldn't have much of a problem with it. But no, it was a creativity issue. Creatively, they wanted 25% different, which made me lose all fucking respect for them. So it was a thing, and then it wasn't a thing, and now was it a thing, or isn't it a thing, or was it never a thing? It was a thing, but it was conveyed differently, and it was never a legal thing. It was a creative thing, which made it seem even more stupid that they did it. Legally, I understand. Creatively, I don't. You just want to be an asshole and fucking change things to mold into your own image. So I have way less respect for the creativity side of a 25% rule. But it is what it is. It's done. It's over. I don't think that's still a thing. I have no idea what the mandate is now. They've gone on record saying that it wasn't a thing, but it was for creativity reasons. And then it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, just make up your mind. It's so diluted. And we were there from the beginning. We heard it before it was even posted and talked about. And unfortunately, everybody's so confused about it. I should do a video about it, but I don't want to, because we've talked about it a few times now. Ron Phillips says, hey Cap, how you doing? I'm doing well. Captain Ron, how you doing? Not a band account. What is the best kind of alcohol produced by Canada? Best kind of alcohol? Beer. Our beer is way better than yours. But best kind or best alcohol? Because I really like Crown Royal. It's fantastic. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Best kind would probably be beer, because our beer is way better. So, Smart Smears. Oh, if you missed the news, that makes sense. Discovery acquired Warner Media, and a lot of people aren't happy with what they are planning. They seem to be planning. Discovery acquired Warner Media. The show Discovery acquired Warner Media. That makes no sense. How does a show... What? Or do you mean Discovery, the channel, the network? Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were talking about the fucking show, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, Discovery Warner, that makes lots more sense. Good job. Should have said that. When we're talking about stuff on this channel and you say Discovery, I obviously think of different things than Discovery Channel. So, speaking of, Shark Week was great. I love Shark Week every year. I hate sharks, afraid of sharks, but I love Shark Week. And I really wish that Shark Week would tone it down with the fucking great white shit. Yeah, great whites are fantastic and fascinating and all that, but not every goddamn show has to be about a great white. Yeah, they had one with a hammerhead, they had one with a mako, but there's not enough diversity in their Shark Week, ever. That's a big pet peeve of mine. It's all great white this, great white this, great white this, great white this. It's like, no, stop with great whites. Don't give a shit. Every year, 90% of the content of Shark Week is great whites. It gets a little old after a while. Just saying. I want to learn about the Greenland shark, or, something else. We make a lot of good beer and very good rye whiskey, says Eric Martin. Devo says the owners of Discovery bought Warner Brothers. They are going to combine HBO Max and Discovery Plus. That makes more sense. Matt Barman said, right, I meant from a legal aspect. Oh, for the 25%. Yes. Never just the beer. Have you ever seen the movie Canadian Bacon? What do you think? Will there be a season 4 of The Orville? Yeah, I feel there will be. I really do. Hezraz, companies are all crazy. Pride and egos. Companies need to chill. Just enjoy life. Stupid autocorrect. Never diss the beer. Matt Boardman says the Discovery Channel. Like they do on the Discovery Channel. Grant McGregor throws in $5. Thank you so much. Discovery Channel is a big company that swallowed a lot of companies over the years. This time HBO got bought and they are canceling shows left and right. Well, that sucks balls. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for clearing that up, Grant. I didn't hear that. I heard something about the Batgirl movie, which is like completed and costed $90 million. They're not going to release it at all on any streaming service. Stupidest fucking decision ever, but whatever. Ron Phillips says, doing better. Moved in with mother-in-law and had no internet for a month. Just finished Changing Worlds. Awesome. finale. Oh, well, I'm glad things are going better for you. Eric Martin, Crown Royal is good, but I think 40 Creek is better. 40 Creek is, they're both good. I mean, I just prefer Crown Royal and the variety in the Crown Royal, like the Crown Royal Maple, the Crown Royal Apple, the Crown Royal Peach, Crown Royal Vanilla, Crown Royal Black. My Discovery joke bombed so hard it's basically a warp core explosion. Oh, you were saying people are complaining about the Warner Brothers Discovery Plus merger, and so CBS and Paramount Plus are like, oh, all the heat is off our Discovery. I got it now. Yeah, but it fell flat on its fucking face. That joke. I'm sorry. Because I'm an idiot. I wasn't. You need to clarify. You should have said Discovery Plus, then I would have known right away. But when you say Discovery, I'm thinking the show. Hezraz, hammerhead sharks need more coverage. Great whites get old fast. Ron Phillips says, 100% agree. Shark Week needs an updated episode of Alien Sharks. Yeah, but that's just, here's 20 sharks in one hour. Ha, enjoy. I want a show about a fucking goblin shark that's an hour long, talking about how it evolved or whatever. I don't need to hear the great whites are missing or serial killer great white. Fuck off. Yeah, great whites are fantastic and fascinating. We don't know a lot about them. So yeah, I don't mind if like 50% of the shows on Shark Week are great whites, but anyway. Not a bad account. I hate Shark Week. Had my Marines insisted for weeks that scientists said mermaids and megalodons are real and living. Well, the megalodon documentary thing was, I thought it was clearly stated that it was a documentary at the beginning of it, or not a documentary. So I don't understand the problem there. The mermaid stuff, the mermaid documentary, I was like, and by the way, the mermaid documentary did not air during Shark Week. I think the megalodon one did, and they got a lot of heat for that. Because it kind of turned into a War of the Worlds thing. People thought it was real. And I have faith that there could be a megalodon out there still. Mermaids, not so much, but would still be kind of neat. I enjoyed those mockumentaries. Dan Ben, I asked Amazon Prime a question on Twitter about if they were continuing to show the next season of Lower Decks, but they never responded. How warm is it in Ontario today? It was like 31 degrees Celsius, but with the Humidex, it's fucking humid out. It has been for the last 3 days. It's like walking into a wall of slime. And at night, it's so foggy, and there's such condensation on the windows. It's bad. If with the Humidex, it felt like 42 degrees Celsius here. 42 degrees Celsius is hot, and it's hard to like breathe when you're outside. And there's not even like a breeze or anything to like break it up. So yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad. Oh, and Sylvia's here. She said she can't sleep. Oh, sweetie. Not a bad account. Star Trek's next time travel plot should be Captain Burnham going back in time and inspiring the American Civil Rights Movement. Sure. Eric Martin, don't feel bad, smart smears. My jokes at Christmas parties all bombed. The only reason your jokes bombed, Eric, is because you have your aspect ratio all wrong when you say the joke. So people don't get it because they don't see the whole joke. They don't get the whole picture. So that's why. Matt Boardman, there's still so much of the ocean that we don't really know or understand. Anything is possible. It's true. Eric says, Hezraz, it's hotter than the devil's balls. Yeah, I always use the expression I'm sweating my balls off, so. Hezraz, don't take it personally. They get a lot of comments and companies like Secrets, or just constantly ask them till they answer. Poor Sylvia can't sleep. RG Merkel, hey, y'all. Sylvia's gonna have ice cream. Okay. Ron Phillips, I'm still waiting for a cookie cutter shark episode. So many kids in schools laughed at me thinking I made the shark up. Oh no. Cthulhu. Yes, Cthulhu is out there. The Stanley says, Admiral on deck. I don't know where she is. Raiding the freezer right now, probably. Well, if I knew she wasn't going to be able to sleep, I wouldn't have started a live. So let's see. Should I end the live and go hang out with Sylvia? Or can we get another $50 in super chats to make me stay on the live? Eric Martin says, no more aspect shaming. I'll get my lawyers after you and get you busted down dancing. You try it, man. So he says, we need more ice cream. We only had one left, so sorry. Ezra says, yeah, it has been humid here in Alberta too. It's currently 27 degrees Celsius. Was in the high 20s and low 30s the past few months. Matt Borbin says, does Sylvia want me to order Dairy Queen? Well, Sylvia's here. Sylvia, you want Matt to order you Dairy Queen? Because he can and he will. So there you go. Donnie Pearson, I'm not confused at all, just fine with whichever new name for the merged HBO Max Discovery Plus streamer. Hezraz agrees with Sylvia that ice cream is better. Seta I Transmedia, are you into any Canadian sci-fi like Lex, Star Hunter, Tech War, or Dark Matter? I haven't heard you mention Canadian shows very often. I watched Dark Matter. I also watched Killjoys. Watched Tech War back in the day. Never really got into Lex. Need to watch that. Don't know if I know what Star Hunter is. But no, I don't really watch just TV in general. I usually just watch like streaming stuff, so. But who would go to the door? I'm in my pajamas. Ice cream is life. All right, well, Sylvia and Matt, you guys work out what you want to do in the chat. I'll go to the door when it gets here because this live's only going to be about an hour long. We're already like halfway through, so. The recent title I have seen on HBO Max was Superman the Movie from 1978. Great movie. Not a band account. What famous Canadian do you want a UFP ship named for and what class? Ryan Reynolds and the fourth wall breaker class. I don't know. The Jericho class. We call it the Jericho, like the walls of Jericho. So the Jericho class, and we call it the USS Reynolds. Question answered. Problem solved. No, not Gretzky. DQ Cookie Dough Blizzard is good. Also cotton candy. Smart Smear says, it's weird so many services just occupy Disney Plus naming and just added plus to their name. It's true. Eric Martin says, I love Shaw ice cream. Cap will know it. Yeah, I know Shaw's. I haven't been there in forever. Sylvia and me have to go sometime. There you go. That's something we should do one night. Matt Boardman, ice cream is life, was one of the rejected catchphrases for the Jem'Hadar. Sylvia says, cookie dough is great. The small chunks. Yeah, I'm also outside and can't move. Oh no, she's outside in her pajamas. Matthew says, don't let Counselor Troy get to your chocolate ice cream. Ooh, cookie dough with Reese peanut butter cups. Nice. Not a bad account. Why can't we get Tim Hortons down in the States? There's Tim Hortons in the States. There was, especially Ohio and places close to the border have Tim Hortons, but you have different menus. And I don't know why. Same reason we don't have stuff up here like Sonics and stuff like that, or Jack in the Box. I mean, some cities near the border have that kind of stuff. We did have a Krispy Kreme here in London for a while. We also had a Target here for a few years, but it failed. We've had American companies come in, even like Olive Garden, but they just seem to last a few years and then they go away, which sucks because I really enjoy, those places. But oh well. Sylvia says, "I'm in the backyard. No one can see me." That's true. Matt Borman says to Sylvia, "You can get mint Oreo, Reese's Pieces cookie dough, regular Oreo, or Girl Guide chocolatey mint cookies." Ooh, the Girl Guide mint cookies. We usually buy boxes of those. The Royal Choco Blizzard Brownie Blizzard treat, says Donnie. Yes, the brownie blizzards are good, but justice for Tuvix. Yeah, Tuvix needed to die. Hashtag Tuvix needed to go. Captain Ron Phillips, because America runs on Duncan. Or the Wonder Woman Cooey collision. Cooey, is that, did you miss like 2 letters there? It's supposed to be Coochie. Wonder Woman Coochie collision. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's extra creamy. I think you mean the Wonder Woman cookie collision, possibly. Eric Martin, $5. "I think you look good zoomed. Stop complaining. Miss out on like 40% of everything you watch. Keep it up." That's an amazing name. Cases of Girl Guide cookies. Yes, we used to have them in the house. Not a bad account. Is Terran Captain Foley clean shaven? No. Matt Borman. Dang fast fingers. Well, I'm sure Wonder Woman likes your fast fingers. So there's that. Anyhow. Puggins, did you know Mimers is outside? Yeah. You're stuck in here with me. You don't care. It's kind of too hot for the dogs outside anyway. They just go outside and fall on deck and just like... Strange New Worlds and the Orville had similar storylines. Stanley's, hey! Stanley's first to comment on this live stream was saying good night all. Shut your car up. Sven says, "Hi, Captain." Sylvia G, "If you're zoomed, you miss the pug." Yeah, and the stupid looks it gives me sometimes. Matt Borman says, "Trekyards and Sylvia, let me know, and I can get the order placed." Well, she wants the Wonder Woman thing, I guess. I don't know. Matt, how about this? How about I message you when I finish up this live, which will be soon, and then we can go from there. Because I like ice cream. I really love ice cream. But the problem is, after I eat it, my teeth, it's not coming, well, it is from a sensitivity issue. While I'm eating it, it's fine. But afterwards, for like half an hour, my teeth feel funky, and I gotta like try to heat them up. It's awful. So I tend not to eat ice cream. So we'll see. We'll figure it out, Matt. Thank you for the offer, by the way. Have you been the Mirror Universe Captain Foley for a while? I'll never tell. Eric Martin, "I can hear the pug on the rear speaker." Matt Boardman, "Sounds good to me." Well, there you go. Hezraz, "The pug is the highlight. Dogs are the best." Yes. Will we see Section 31 in Strange New Worlds? Maybe Uhura can be an agent. Fuck off. I don't want Uhura to be a fucking Section 31 agent. That's just dumb. That's beyond stupid. But yes, I think we will see Section 31 in Strange New Worlds. Probably see Giorgio return if they are doing a Section 31 show, which they've been claiming forever that they're going to do. She's going to show up, and it's going to lead into that series. Even if they don't do a Section 31 show, I still think Giorgio should show up. Maybe even Tyler Vaughn show up, do the Section 31 thing. Maybe have somebody aboard the Enterprise be Section 31. Maybe Mbanga, that's why he has to leave at some point, perhaps. Or Ortigas should be. That'd be fine. Not Uhura. Don't make Uhura Section 31. It's just fucking stupid. It's beyond stupid. Sam Kirk. Have Sam Kirk be Section 31. There you go. That's why he leaves the Enterprise and goes to this research on this the planet with the fried egg killing things. The killer fried eggs. Killer fried eggs. And he was doing something for Section 31 there, and that's when he died with his family. Oh, boo. Matthew says, thanks, Donnie. Autocorrect Troy, yes. Grant McGregor, eating Butterfinger ice cream from the pint as we speak. Nobody better lay a finger on that ice cream. Eric Martin, Matt, anything you order today will arrive as a milkshake. Yeah, probably, actually. It is hot out. Hezraz, I cough when I eat ice cream. No idea why, but I love ice cream. Not a bad account. More pug. STE, will we see a mirror episode of Strange New Worlds? I would like to, but they shouldn't, because the first real interaction with the mirror universe was TOS. Say that about the Gorn too, and they fucked that up. So I don't know. I would like to see a mirror universe, but they could do it like they did in Enterprise, where it's just you start the episode in their version of a mirror universe. That would be fine. That'd be 100% fine. So yes, are we going to? Very likely. That's when I think it'll be hard for them to ignore. That's when I think it would be hard for them to ignore, not to do, you know? So I wouldn't be opposed to it as long as it was done well. Ron Phillips, do you think in Strange New World Season 2 they will replace Hemmer with Scotty, or is it too soon for Scotty to be on the Enterprise? It's probably too soon, but we did see him in where Mercy has, or whatever, I forget the name of the last episode. I think it's too soon though, still. Hezraz, I know it is late, but I love your description of the heat. Sven Kampman, hope the Enterprise becomes more in line with the TOS Enterprise. We're right there with you. Kit 10K is here. Hey, Kat, what's up? Oh, and how is Empress Pug doing? She's doing well. STE, does Mir Pike know Kirk will stab him in the back? Probably not. Eric Martin, when I have a bad day, I often buy a Klondike bar. But what do you do to get it? That's the question. Hezraz, if they replace Scotty, it would have to be good. But I am glad that Nichelle Nichols met Celia Rose Gooding. At least Uhura lives on. Yes, absolutely. Not a bad account. Will we get a Strange New World Cardassian or Ferengi episode? Uhura drank Cardassian sunrise in the movie. That was the 2009 film, which has a lot of problems. I don't have a problem with a drink being named Cardassian Sunrise, because they know there's a planet called Cardassia. They just maybe haven't met anybody from there. But traders or, merchants that travel the trade routes brought this drink. They know what Cardassia looks like. They've been there. They've seen the Cardassians. They've traded with them. They've worked with them. So they invented this Cardassian Sunrise. They brought it, and it filtered down into the regular drink library. That's fine. 100% fine. We got a Ferengi episode in Enterprise, and we shouldn't have, but it was done fairly decently. They never actually said the name Ferengi, so... Hezraz, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Would you kill a man? I don't know. I'd pay for a Klondike bar. That's what I would do. Hey, Cody, how's it going? Good to see you. All right. Probably going to be ending out in about 10 minutes, 15. Can we get another 20 bucks in super chats? That would be a good number to end on. If you're able to contribute something via super chat, please do so. It would really help us out, and I would appreciate it. This is the way. Eric says, I want to see Strange New Worlds Klingons, and please God, not Discovery Klingons. They won't do Discovery Klingons. They aren't that stupid. They'll figure something out. So he says, you're done talking. I just said I'm going to wrap up in about 10, 15 minutes here, so it's winding down right now, sweetie. Tony Jackson, do you know if this has been don't know if this has been asked, but Eagle Moss is in administration, so no new models. Disappointing? Yes, but it's a process. Companies like Loot Crate went bankrupt too, but somebody bought them and continued them on. Rumor mill has it, and this is, not a lot of people know this, but the rumor mill is that round 2 models might be purchasing Eagle Moss. Round 2 models have bought a lot of defunct model companies. They bought AMT, they bought some other stuff. Rumor mill has it that they might be buying Eagle Moss and taking over and restructuring it, and therefore Eagle Moss will still exist. So disappointing, yes, but it could be better in the future. Who knows? Kit 10K, in the TOS episode Mirror Mirror, Kirk was probably, my thought, mind you, the first officer of the Enterprise and became captain from assassinating Pike, like the Mirror computer stated. Smart Smears, based on my top episodes of 2022 live suggestions, now that Picard and Strange New Worlds are done, how are your faves of the year looking? Is it mostly Strange New Worlds or some Prodigy and Discovery still there? Based on my top episode. There's still a lot of Lower Decks and Prodigy there. There's no Discovery in my favorites. Are you kidding? Well, maybe wonders who might sneak into the lower half of the favorites. But we ranked our favorite series after Strange New Worlds ended. Lower Decks was the winner, followed by Strange New Worlds. There's nothing wrong with Strange New Worlds. There's nothing wrong with Lower Decks. There's nothing wrong with Prodigy. They're still all good. Yes, the Strange New Worlds episodes were all great, but there are ones of other shows that I like better. So... Matthew Averett, $5. My second super chat. Yes, Matthew, thank you so much. That's $10 in total, so thank you so much. Eric Martin, your wife wants you and you are still on this live. You need a good talking to. Maybe I need a good spanking, and I want to make her mad enough to give me that spanking. Did you ever think about that, Eric? Did you ever think about the logic? SC Scout Guy, howdy Stuart. Sorry I'm late to this live. I just spent $2,500 on a new fridge. Fuck my life. Hey, fridges are great. New fridges are awesome. It's quite a price, but hey, that's good. We got a new fridge now. Look on the bright side. Hezraz, so I missed the video, but do we hate Strange New Worlds James Kirk or like him? Don't hate him. He just doesn't have the screen presence or the gravitas of Kirk, in my opinion. But it's also an alternative Kirk because that's a future that never happened for Pike. So it's a Kirk that's had different things happen in his life. He didn't get the Enterprise. He's a different person. But I'm not a huge fan of the actor, Paul Wesley, I think his name is, that they chose for him. But he could prove himself really good. He's going to be in season 2, so we'll see. Kit 10K, just remembered we still haven't set up a Trekyards page on Shapeways. We still should definitely do that sometime. Yes, we should. People should just be happy we have Star Trek. That's true. Rob Mayer Burnett said Picard season 3 is great. He hated the others. I don't really give a shit. Yes. Rob Burnett said that season 3 is great. We've been saying that for a long time now. For fuck's sakes. We knew season 3 was going to be great. But oh no, it's all Rob Burnett said it. Rob Burnett said it. Rob Burnett. Yes, I had a nice conversation with Rob Burnett. And yeah, I learned a lot of stuff about season 3. But that was after I already knew a lot of stuff about season 3, which we dropped little hints and things about it's going to be great in a lot of our lives. But whoa, whatever. Rob Burnett said it, therefore it must be true. All praise Rob Burnett. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy. I consider him a friend of mine, and I respected him before I even met him. when he did Free Enterprise. I love Free Enterprise. It's one of my favorite movies. So love the guy, but we've had multiple people, and I do mean multiple, like up to 4 people, tell us things about season 3 of Picard over the past year and a half. And it sucks knowing this stuff and not being able to say anything about it, but drop little hints that, yeah, it's going to be off the chain. I've said that a few times if you go back and watch my lives. But oh no, as soon as Rob Burnett got a hold of it. Now, Rob Burnett saw it and he says it's going to be great. Yeah, it is going to be great. But we knew that already. So, but Rob Burnett said it. So, like, I love Rob Burnett. I'm not really a fan of his strict hate of all new Trek. I think he's a little closed-minded at times, but hey, it is what it is. Fine. Move on. Don't talk about it then. I don't know. Constant complaining is annoying, and we don't tend to do that here, so I don't know. I'm glad he liked season 3. From what I heard of season 3 before he saw any of it, yeah, it's shaping up to be pretty great, and I'm excited to see it. I'm looking forward to it. Enough said. I should just ignore all the Rob Burnett said things. Where did that fucking comment go? Was that Ron Phillips that said that and he retracted it? I have to retract it, my dude. Oh no, it was Darth Keith. Darth Keith, which is not a regular a name that I see here often, so you might not be a regular here, but Tony Jackson, the Spock to Pring dynamic makes her mad to want you more. Make her mad to want you more. Oh, make her mad to want you more. Got you. I've been enjoying the Spock to Pring thing, so. Eric Martin, $5 for your wife's ice cream fund. Thank you, Eric. Grant McGregor says, who? Lol. Huntarius, $5. Thanks for the hangout. I've been watching this while I work on my TOS Enterprise redesign model. Good to see you, Huntarius. First time I think you've ever super chatted or I've ever seen the name Huntarius. So thank you so much for participating and listening. Glad you're enjoying. Please make sure you subscribe. Do all that stuff. Watch our content. Interviews with Mike McMahon and the teams behind shit. But thank you. Eric Martin, buy the extended fridge warranty. They're about like crap. Yeah, they last about 10 years and that's it. Kit 10K, I know this isn't the first time it's been mentioned, but the actor who played Kirk, I swear, is a clone of Jim Carrey. Yuck, yuck. Yeah, I get sick of that comment too. He's not. I can see why people say that, but it's just so annoying because everyone says it. But oh well. Dave G Sounds is enjoying the hangout while I grill. Good man. I like grilling. Not a band account, $2. Will the Enterprise E or F return for Picard Season 3? Maybe both. Maybe there'll be an Enterprise G as well. Maybe the Enterprise D will return in some fashion. Who knows? But I'm willing to bet that yes, one or both of those will be in the show. Hezraz, I feel bad for T'Pring. She tries to meet Spock's human side and get a sense of that Sarek alienated Spock's human side. He seems to lack a lot of knowledge about humanity. Ron Phillips, scary how Pike and Spock's stories are linked. Regardless of Stranger World's finale, the Pike and Pike decisions both almost die, saving the crew and cadets, getting plasma burned, and both believe they die. Smart Smears, hot take. I'm disappointed we're likely seeing the Enterprise F. I don't like that seeing new ships is getting somewhat replaced with waiting for STO ships to show up. Ezraz, it makes me think that Sarek was a progressive Vulcan, but in a way very traditional. So Spock was raised in a traditional Vulcan home despite having a human mother, an oxymoron. Well, one of the other Vulcans said that Sarek's experiments, because he, Amanda Grayson was human. The wife he had after Amanda Grayson passed away was also human. He was kind of an outlier as far as Vulcans go. He had a type. Kingdom of Vinland. Captain Foley, what do you think of the USS Aegis from Star Trek Bridge Crew? It's a nice ship. I like the Aegis. Not a fan of the bridge, but the displays, the holographic displays are cool. You can zoom in on them and stuff. We've played Bridge Crew quite a bit, and I really do like the ship. It's got the lower nacelles, and they're also spaced pretty good compared to the Enterprises, which look like shit. So yeah, I like the Aegis pretty good. Matt Boardman sings, Rob Burnett said there will be days like this. There'd be days like this, Rob Burnett says. Tony Jackson, I never liked the Enterprise J concept myself. It wasn't a concept, it was fully fleshed on screen, the Enterprise J. So, Richard Loranek, will we see you again at the 56-year mission convention in Vegas later this month? You will not, no. Huntarius, I've been subscribed for a good 5 years now, I think. I love the ship discussions. Well, thank you, Huntarius. I haven't seen the name before, though, but awesome. Pumpkin Spice, the new Kirk actor is not a bad captain. He's just not a good Kirk. Donnie says, I love Paul Wesley, to be honest. Cody Michael says, Star Trek and Marvel get so much negativity. I'm so over it. I had to even tell my father to stop sending me negative articles and links. Not a bad account. How many more secret siblings does Spock have? We'll never know because they're secret. Sarika Vulcan, are there any other half-human, half-Vulcans in Trek? Don't know. Possibly. I don't think so. Valeris. Was it Valeris and Savick were both half Romulan, half Vulcan? So I was neutral on Stranger Worlds Kirk, but felt he didn't have the charisma. Yeah. Kit says, been meaning to ask you, Cap, is there any STO ships you'd like to see added to Star Trek Picard? You don't have to name any. I was just curious on what you think. Yeah, a few of them would be great. I would love to see the Chimera class. It's one of my favorite designs. Renegade Cooler, always enjoy your content. I'm currently watching while I also work on a new starship in Star Trek Online on my PlayStation 4. Thank you, Renegade Cooler. Enjoy. Can't wait to see your ship. Not that I'll ever see it, but have fun making it. Yes, PMC will live stream. I plan to do my crossover artwork conventions, okay. When is Lower Decks coming out? Last I heard August 12th. August 25th. Huntarius, it's a new username. I go by Hunter G most places. I think I remember seeing Hunter G. I think you have commented under that before. Yeah, I recognize that one. But I like the new name. That's really good. Tony Jackson, I honestly couldn't remember. I was like, was it shown or not? STE says, didn't Trip and T'Pol have a son in an alternate timeline? Oh, yes, they did. They did indeed. Was it a son or was it a daughter? I think it was a daughter. I think they had a daughter. Hezraz, the only Star Trek I don't like is the Kelvin verse, and that's because it blew up Vulcan. What the fuck? Never destroy Vulcan. Lorian was half Vulcan, half human. Lorian. Have to look that up. Can't. Not ringing a bell. Oh, is that the guy from Enterprise? The like T'Pol's great grandson or something, or grandson. Kingdom of Vinland, I kind of like the idea of Star Trek 4 taking inspiration from the original script for City on the Edge of Forever. The one TOS is iconic, but the other story is better in my opinion. Yes, the original story for City on the Edge of Forever was much better. I do have that in graphic novel form. Kit 10K, Savick was the one who was supposed to be half Romulan. T'Pol, half Romulan too, planned for season 5. Trip and T'Pol's daughter, yes, she was also half human. Hezraz, yeah, Lorian, I think it would be interesting to have a T'Pol and Trip mention. Not a band account, Captain, in your opinion, is Trip alive or dead after the Enterprise? He's alive. There's a book that goes into Section 31 faked his death so he could work with them. And I choose to believe that because, yeah. Eric Martin, I'm enjoying the shuttle pod shows. Guests are entertaining. That's cool. I'm curious, what would you name a starship? The Polybius. USS Polybius. I don't know. Sylvia G, I need a chaise lounge for outside so I can suntan. I agree, sweetie. Pumpkin Spice. The daughter was the baby from season 4. Lorian was from season 3. E squared. Yes. JDA Greek. I hear some model company is going to purchase Eagle Moss. Have you heard this? Yes, Round 2 models is rumored to be possibly looking into purchasing them, which would be awesome. Because Round 2 does great work, and they bought AMT, they bought a bunch of other model companies. So yeah, it's too early to talk on that. Everybody's asking me, what about Eagle Moss? What about Eagle Moss? Oh my God, it's such awful news. And I'm like, just relax, guys. Chill out. We don't know what's happening yet. A lot can happen. The company could still exist. Relax. What's the lamest starship you've seen? What's the lamest starship name you've seen? I don't know. Give me a list of names and I'll let you know. The problem with these characters being half Vulcan is it kind of gives the idea that all the evil Vulcans are only half, or the messed up Vulcans are half. Tony Jackson, the big question, which is better, CGI aliens or people with stuff glued to their faces? Honestly, I'm glue on face kind of guy. A mixture of both. Have prosthetics, but also have CGI enhancements, like weird moving gills or something. I think there's a nice fine line between the physical and the CGI for that. Eric Martin throws in another $5. Thank you so much. For Admiral's Lounge Chair Fund. Thank you. Not a bad account. Why don't shuttles ever have more than 2 nacelles? 4 nacelles shuttle hot rod. Funny you should say that. Trekyards, who's usually in these chats, he actually just designed the 3 nacelled TOS shuttle for the Foley class. It's like the high-speed interception shuttle. It's got a 3rd nacelle on the top, which is cool. Not really necessary, but I don't know why. That's why. Sylvia G, if you buy me one, I will suntan topless. Ooh, there you go, guys. More people contribute to the fund. Hezraz, I am for half Vulcans. I love it. Discovery should have more hybrids due to it being in the future. Yes. Way in the future. Kit 10K. With what is going on with Eagle Moss makes me glad I 3D print my Star Trek ships. Cody says the Admiral is making an offer you can't refuse, Cap. Hezraz, don't over CGI or you will make the Star Wars prequel mistakes. Huntarius, did you end up getting one of the Tomy Enterprise models? I missed the deadline. Yep, it'll be here in a year. Next summer, they said. Well, not here. It's actually getting shipped to a friend of mine in Michigan, and then I'll just go pick it up. Pumpkin Spice, like Shran and Enterprise, his antenna moving, CGI and practical. Mike says, have you heard anything about the new season of Discovery? I have not. Sylvia says, I was talking to you. Oh, wasn't supposed to read it, I guess. Now I'm in trouble. Surak of Vulcan. What Trek planet has the coolest architecture, in your opinion? Cardassia Prime has some cool architecture. Bajor can suck a dick. Hate anything but Joran, pretty much. Kronos, Klingon, has some really good stuff. I don't know. I can't think of that many off the top of my head, and I don't know. That's a good question. Captain, where are the Klingons during the Earth-Romulan War? Don't know. Eric Martin, Admiral probably needs lotion on her back, and yet you're still on this live. Man. Grant McGregor, if you don't hear from me in 15 minutes, I broke both my PCs. Be right back. Been enjoying your interviews with Lower Decks. Thank you, Grant. I don't know why you're going to break your PCs, but yeah, there's more interviews coming from Mike McMahon and crew. Not a bad account. Would love to see Section 31 ships be underestimated classes with hidden upgrades like the Lakota. No one would suspect an Oberth. That's true. That is very true. All right, guys, we're just over that hour mark. I think we're going to call it quits for today. Ooh. Hey, Cap, has anyone asked you about Prey yet? Not really. It was a good movie, though. It was, I think, one of the best ones since, well, a lot of people have been saying it's the best one since the original, and I see why they're saying that, but at the same time, I really enjoyed a lot of the Predator movies. I loved Alien versus Predator. I don't know why everybody had such a fucking stick up their ass about that movie. I thought it was fun. Requiem I don't remember so well. I need to go back and watch that. Predators was pretty good. Had some good moments. I've enjoyed it. I'm just a fan of the Predator franchise. Sylvia's an Aliens fan. So she's seen no more if I'm Predator. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I really enjoyed Prey. I thought it was good. Romulan architecture. Yeah. We need an alien isolation live some night. Stop being a chicken. Not that I'm a chicken. I'm in a situation where I have very limited ammo, and I'm being hunted by Wayland Utini androids, and I have to sneak out of a room, and I can't do it. So I'm in a no-win scenario. I'm in a Kobayashi Maru, if you will, and I'm not excited to deal with that for like an hour and not progress. So it's not that I'm chicken, it's just that it's a shit situation that I put myself in. And I can't strategize a way out of it. And I'm not one for sneaking around. I hate that stealthy shitting, sneaking around in games. No, games should be fucking run and gun. And I tried that, and I always get... I'm probably going to have to try to sneak around, but it's going to annoy the shit out of me, and I don't like being annoyed. So... I don't believe in the no-win scenario. I know, right? Anyway, guys, I think we'll call it quits there. Thank you so much for watching. All of you are awesome. Might do a live later tonight. I don't know. Show of hands if I should. I don't know. But I really enjoyed chatting with you guys. But I'm going to go hang out with my lovely lady and see about getting some Dairy Queen or something. So... until next time, I'm Captain Foley. Live long and prosper. Huntarius, I love that name. Hunter G. Huntarius, formerly known as Hunter G. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Ooh, Sylvia. Love you, babe.